Cool. We are live, I think.
Please do not
We
swear.
we will get we will get the hang of this eventually, right at the end of the series. Um anyway, doesn't matter. Hello, welcome to Zoomdown Season 5, episode number 13, unlucky for some. It's another warm day, and you have six people here who are all at Code Durham at the weekend, which is amazing. So we're familiar faces to each other and some in the chat as well. But yeah, got two great games lined up for this evening, and our returning champ from last Tuesday is here. Matt, how you doing?
Evening. Yeah, doing well, thanks. Yeah, had a very nice weekend, due in no small part to Durham on Saturday. So thank you, Beachy and Rachel, and yeah, good fun day.
Stuff. Well, welcome back. Looking to defend your title against another fellow Baldy.
Yeah.
Adrian, how you doing?
Hello. Yeah, good. Good. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Yeah, I also had
Nice.
a great weekend at Durham.
Yeah, so I'm not happy with how hilly Durham is, so I feel like they could have flattened some of that a little bit.
Yeah, no, I know the feeling. Actually, I gave Stephen Grady a lift to the station, and I saw poor Tim Hebb, struggling up the
Ooh.
hill with a suitcase, and I thought
Yeah.
I could have just given him a lift, but I didn't know he was going there, and yeah, I just saw him
Oh.
struggling up
I
that hill.
didn't know until we started walking together to the station. I didn't realize his train wasn't for a while, but I think he was a bit uncertain of how to get there. So wanted to leave in good time.
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw Grady
I
on the
will.
platform,
I
and
will put my video back on in a second, but just to clean up behind me for a minute. So once
fair
that's done,
enough.
I'll be back.
No worries. Anyway, sorry, Matt, carry on.
Yeah, no, I bumped into Grady again on the platform, and he said there was just about enough time in between it finishing. I thought I can't leave this to chance, so that's why I had to duck out a bit early. So, but he was filling me in on the on what I missed.
Yeah.
Conundrum dramas.
Yeah, poor
Bradley.
practice. Yeah, yeah. No, congratulations. Oh, no, I was going to say spoilers, but yeah, congratulations,
Congratulations to
Dylan.
the winner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great to see a different face in the final as well. So yeah, commiserations, Mr. Latchford. But yeah, lovely to see you in the final. But anyway, Matt versus Adrian, game one, and waiting for them is really happy he's here. It's Series 11 champion John Clark. John, how are you this evening?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good, good. Yeah, great to have you here. And
Ready to
yeah,
go.
we'll have a chat with you after round nine in game one. So looking forward to that one. But yeah, Beachy boy, you feeling still buzzing off the back of Durham?
I'm still buzzing, yeah. No come down as there was last year, so I'm really happy with that.
Have you eaten anything yet?
Yeah, I've had some aero melts,
No.
but that's about it.
Uh,
But yeah, it was fantastic, and thanks to everyone for coming and making it as amazing as it was. Yeah, just treasured memories again, and I can't wait for, well, not just next year's, but all the ones in between.
Yeah, it was cracking. Well done. And your co-host is here as well. She's back after being out on a jolly last time. So welcome back, Rach. How are
Hello.
things?
Yeah, no, good, thank you. And just coming with today's stat of the day. The most common winning margin on Zoomdown is 8 points, which has happened 18 times. Second is 2 points, which has happened 16 times. And joint third is 11 and 21 points, 12 times each. So thank you, Pseudonymous.
Yes, thank you, Statman. Cool. All righty. Well, I think everyone's ready now. We've done the chitter chatter, so let's get on with the game. Game one,
Okay.
Matt versus Adrian. Best of luck, both.
Yeah, good luck, Adrian.
Luck, Matt. Not too much luck, obviously.
And we start with Love Hilton. I don't know if that's on the overlay, but yeah, he's always
No.
here with us. But anyway, let's get cracking. Matt, start with your letters.
Yeah, I'll start with three consonants, please.
Okay, we have T, P, and T.
Let's have another consonant.
H.
Three vowels.
I, E, and A.
Consonant
G.
and a vowel, please.
And lastly, E. Round 1, off we go. Oh, I can't hear any music.
No, there's no music here.
Okay. Seems you've got-
We'll tell you when you've got like 5 seconds left.
Yeah.
There we go. There's music. All right, that's time. Matt,
Just 6.
Adrian,
Yeah, I'll try 7.
Matt 6,
Patty.
and Adrian 7.
Epitaph.
Oh, only 1 P.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Is it a P? Is it? Okay.
Funnily enough, I had that written down as well, and I had to write it down before I thought, no, that's a bit.
But
Yeah.
I think there is a 7, isn't there?
What have you got, John?
Epithet.
Yes, it's the
Epithet.
only one.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Lovely.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's the
I
only
actually
one.
thought that's what Adrian was starting to say when he said epi. I was
Yeah,
like,
so did I.
yeah.
he got that.
Yeah, no, it is P, isn't it? Yeah.
So an epithet is an adjective or phrase expressing a quality or attribute regarded as characteristic of the person or thing mentioned. But yeah, that is the only 7 you can have there. 3 6s. Matt's Patty. Another Patty, which is P-A-T-T-E-E. I'm presuming you were spelling it with the I-E, Matt?
I was, yes.
And petite, which is not so small, but yeah. And then loads of 5s, but yeah, epithet was the only 7 you could have.
All right. Well, neither of you got it, so never
Sorry,
mind.
I've just got to
Well
read
done
out
on the 6.
Latchford's. Sorry, Daz. I was about to say, I've just got to read out Latchford's comment saying, someone tell Adrian to stop spamming me with sales calls.
No.
Very good. Very good. All right. Unlucky Adrian. Matt takes a 6-0 lead. Adrian, it's your letters.
Can I start with 4 consonants, please?
Yup. R, S, L, and C.
3 vowels.
A, U, I,
Another vowel.
O,
And a consonant, please.
and to finish, it's B. Time starts now. And that's time. Adrian,
7.
Matt,
Also 7.
Adrian,
Labours.
and Matt.
Carious.
Yeah, both nice.
Very good. Very good. Beachy. Anything else?
There was nothing longer. There were loads of 7s. Burials, bailers. Abulic was one of them. Abulic, it's a derivative of abulia, which in psychiatry is loss or impairment of the ability to initiate actions or make decisions as a symptom of mental illness. But yeah, 7 was... Oh, one I've just seen there is rail bus. I'm presuming that's something to do with... Yeah, it's a lightweight diesel or petrol-driven railway passenger vehicle, typically with 4 wheels. I didn't think it would have 3, did it? Right. But yeah, 7 was the max.
Yeah, see, all I was seeing there was binoculars, which
I
is
know,
obviously a
same.
10 and needs an N, but, you know,
You weren't alone there.
no. No, very good. Yeah, 7's in the chat. Well done, everyone. 7 apiece. Round number 3. Matt, your numbers.
2 large, please.
Alrighty. Your smallsies are 5, 3, 10, and 9. And your 2 large, 50 and 100. Target for this round is 704. 704. Off you go. All right. Matt.
Yeah, 704.
Adrian.
Yeah, 704.
All right. Got the reflection there. It's a pain in the ass. Matt, go for it.
10 minus 3.
Yeah.
7 times 100.
Yeah.
And then 9 minus 5 for the 4.
Super. Adrian.
Yeah, that's how I did it. That's demonstrated by this piece of paper.
Nice.
Nicely put. Well done. 10 points each. Very good. All right. Numbers corner is back. Rach, anything interesting? How many solutions?
There are only 5 solutions, but I'm going to start with, you can tell it's been a long day. I didn't actually see that. I was staring and like, what the hell? And then opened it and saw the first solution, 100 times 7 plus 4. I was like, wait, what? Oh, okay. Never mind. But no, there wasn't really anything interesting there. So.
All right. We'll still call you numbers queen for now, but yeah, maybe don't admit that in
I
future.
think I was just going too complicated. I was just going 100 times 9 or 150 times 5 and just weird. I just didn't even look for 7. Yeah. Long day.
Cool. 23 to Matt, 17 to Adrian. Round 4, Adrian's letters.
I start with 4 consonants again, please.
R, S, P, T,
And 3 vowels.
I, O, O,
Another vowel.
A,
And a consonant, please.
and lastly, R. Good luck. Off you go. All right. Adrian.
That's 7.
Matt.
8.
Okay. Adrian's 7 is.
Parrots.
And what's this 8, Matt?
Airports.
Very nice. Very nice indeed. Flying high with an 8 there. As were a few people in the chat there. I know that was terrible. Beachy, over to you.
Yeah, I was gonna make a pun, but no, I'm not gonna bother. Airports is the only 8 you can make, and it's fantastic. I was stuck on raptors, because I know you like your dinosaurs, but nope. Airports was the only one. Few of the 7s. Airport, obviously. Airpots, orators, and Adrian's parrots. Squawk. But yeah, airports for 8.
Cool.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sure Matt wasn't winging it with that one.
Oh, right.
All right, I'll stop now. Cool. Matt extends his lead, 31-17, and it will pick more letters now.
3 consonants, please.
F, T, S,
3 vowels.
E, I, O,
Consonant.
U,
Consonant.
N,
And vowel, please.
and to finish, it's another I. Off you go. That is time. Matt.
8.
Adrian.
Just 6.
What's your 6, please?
Finite.
Another 8 for Matt, which is?
Notifies.
Yeah.
He's on it tonight. The
Yeah.
champ is back.
Definitely.
Yeah. Very good. I'm assuming not much else, Beachy.
No, notifies, and if you switch the T and the N around, there's tonifies. There's the other 8. There were no 7s there. The rest were 6s and beyond. But yeah, notifies and tonifies. Obviously, the Q squanders any possibility of a 9. But yeah, I was stuck on finite as well, Adrian. So yeah.
See, we're Brits. We normally love a Q, but in this case, we hate it.
Oh.
8. Yeah, lots of 8s in the chat. Very good. 8 airports in the previous round from Alan. That's a lot of airports, Alan. Yes, it is. Very good. Round 6. I didn't say that. Wasn't me. Adrian, catch up with some numbers if you can.
Okay. We'll go 6 small then.
Super. Okay. 2 and 2. 10 and 8. 5 and 6. And your target for this round is 895. It's a good one. Time starts now. Adrian.
896, yeah. 896.
896. Matt?
Just 900 for me.
All right, let's get these 7 points, Adrian. And I'll grab my board first. So, make it official.
So I did 10 times 8 is 80. Minus 5 is 75.
Yeah.
Times 6 is 450. Take away one of the 2s for 448, and then times it by the other 2. So 896.
896.
Nice.
Smash him.
That's what.
One away. Very good. But, Rach, was it possible?
It was not. One away with the best.
Great stuff.
Oh, God.
Us boldies are all right at numbers, aren't we?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's something, I suppose.
Good stuff. Well, you've clawed some points back. That's good. Reduced the gap to 15. Well done.
Oh, yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, we had a couple of 894s in the chat. So
Yeah,
one
I was
either way.
894.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Good stuff. Round 7. Back to you, Matt, for more letters.
3 consonants, please.
G, G, D,
Consonant.
N,
3 vowels.
A, E,
Consonant.
G,
Sure. And another consonant, please.
and it's a W, not another G. Time starts now. That's your lot, Matt.
6.
Adrian.
Yeah, 6. 6 as well.
Go for it, Matt.
Agenda.
And
I
Adrian.
think that's what I was going to say. Wagged, then.
Cool. Yeah, probably loads of 6s. I can't see a 7, but maybe there is one. No, it's just 6s in the chat anyway. Beachy.
Yeah,
Anything
there were
interesting?
There were 6 6s. One that used all 3 Gs was what I got. Gagged. There was gnawed as well, nagged, and ganged. They were the 6s that you could have. But yeah, just all those G's. Gee whiz, damn.
Yeah. The giggity at the start is good.
I was thinking of giggity, yeah, but
Giggity.
no.
Cool. 6 apiece. 45 to Matt. 30 to Adrian. Into round 8. Adrian, your letters.
So start with 4 constants again.
D, S, T, and V.
And 3 vowels.
I, U, E.
Another vowel.
A.
And the final vowel.
Lastly, I. 30 seconds starts now. Time's up. Adrian.
7.
Matt.
Yeah, 7.
Adrian, 7.
Visited.
And Matt.
I will also play visited. Sorry if I hang on.
Got it.
that's
I can
fine.
say it.
We could just about make it out. We trust you. We trust you.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Cool. Over to you, Beachy.
Yeah, just looking at this interesting 7. It's uveitis. I did play the pronunciation there. Obviously, I wasn't going to attempt that. Uveitis. Medical term, if Taz is watching, that's inflammation of the uvea. And there was 1 8, which was auditive. A-U-D.
I had my question mark there for it, so thank you.
Nice one. A-U-D-I-T-I-V-E. And that is just another term for auditory.
So you've made up for missing that 704 by getting auditive.
Only
done.
because I got audits first. I
Fair
couldn't see,
enough.
I
Of
couldn't
course,
see
yeah.
a 7. I saw audits and then went auditive. I don't know. Put a question mark and left it.
Cool. Did anyone get auditive? Yes. Ray did. Ned did. Very good. No, Logan, you can't stick the S on the end. Sorry. I didn't make the rules. Round number 9. Back to you, Matt, for more numbers.
Another 2 large, please.
Okay. 4 smalls and 1 and 5. 9 and another 5. And then your larges are 50 and 25. Target for this round, 944. 944. Best of luck. Matt.
945.
Adrian.
No, further away, Matt. 949, I think.
Okay, Matt. Take me through your 945, please.
So 25 minus 5 minus 1 is 19.
Yeah.
Times 50.
Yeah.
And take away 5.
Cool. 7 points for you. Rach.
Yeah. If you do 50 plus 9.
Yeah.
59. And then 25 minus 5 minus 5 plus 1 for 16.
Yeah.
And multiply.
Ooh.
Nice one.
Factors, you win.
Yeah.
You win again, damn it.
If I, let me check. There were only actually 4 solutions to that. So
No shame in it then. All right. It swings back. It was in Matt's favour anyway, but
Yeah. Not sure that's a swing.
you know what I mean. 22 points the difference. And we are going to pause now and have a little chat with Series 11 champion, John Clark.
Hello.
John,
Right.
you were on Countdown first in 1987. I may
Yeah.
have mentioned this when we joined the call, but I'm wondering how many people watching, taking part, and in this little group were actually alive when that happened, which is amazing. But yeah, tell us a bit about your experience. Yeah, I know I was as well, but yeah, tell us a bit about your experience.
Right. Well, it was in Leeds then, of course. Um, Back then, I've put up in a very nice hotel, as I recall. Queen's Hotel next to the Central Station, quite luxurious, not far from the studios. Um, and yes, everyone was very welcoming. Richard was okay. He'd be a bit pompous at times, and um, he he often messed uh, messed things up. He had to re-record things. You can see that, of course, in the finished version. Um,
I don't know anyone like that.
yes, I know. Oh, I was incredibly nervous the first few games. I could easily have lost my first game. Should have lost my second. I could lay claim, I think, to it must be the luckiest ever win in the entire history of Countdown. My second game. I was well ahead at half time, but just had a complete brain freeze in the second half. Couldn't think of anything. Got into the conundrum a couple of points behind, and I just wasn't going to see it wherever it was. The only way I could possibly win that game was with help from my opponent, and that's what happened. The word was extricate, and he buzzed in and said extricator,
Oh,
presented me with an open goal. So,
Yeah,
I got
we've all
through
been
that.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've just gone on the wiki to try and find like the selections from that, and everything is a question mark apart from the conundrum. So, we're gonna have to take your word for it. But um yeah, I mean, lucky performances in Countdown, there are plenty of them, like Series 83 champ, for example. But the I'm interested in the audition process.
Oh,
So
yeah, of
I
course,
know
yes.
like a lot of us obviously have auditioned over the phone. I think when I had my first audition back in the early 2000s, there was a big group of us around a table in a hotel in Oxford, just doing it all in person. So I'm interested to hear what your audition was like.
That sounds very similar to a group of us around the table in a hotel in Newcastle, yes.
Mm.
I may be the only series champion ever to have failed their first audition. I had a rather bad hangover that day.
Amazing. Yeah, brilliant. Love it. Right, get on that stat, man. Let's find out how many series champs failed their first audition. Yeah, that would be good. But no, that's great. Yeah, and yeah, obviously you won the series, you came back, and you were in a couple of the special like the Champion of Champions, and I think one other as well. So definitely no stranger to Countdown. But was this in Durham? Forgive me if it wasn't, but was it one of your first events, or have you been to events before? Or
That was my very first one
oh,
of that type.
fantastic!
It was the first time I'd camped down competitively since 1996.
Wow.
Before Beachy was born. Uh, yeah. Wow. Sorry, I keep coming back to that, but it's just because I'm old and bitter. But no, yeah, that's great. Yeah, I hope you had a good time in Durham as well. It was a
Yes.
great event, and obviously good to go out for the meal after. So would have been nice to chat to you a bit more. I was plonked on the end of the table with Rachel for company, which I'm definitely not going to complain about. But yeah, if I catch you at that face, yeah, if I catch you at another event at some point soon, it'd be great to chat a little bit more about your experience. But yeah, thank you for sharing that. Thank you for coming on, and yeah, I hope you've been enjoying game one so far.
Yes,
There's a bit
yes,
of a gap, but
yes. I'm afraid since my brilliant first round, I've been rubbish, I'm afraid.
keep your cards close to your chest. Don't tell them that. But yeah, looking forward to seeing you play. We'll crack on with game one. So
sorry,
yeah,
Jazz.
thank
Could
you.
could I just add a few things in? Don't worry,
Of
I won't
course.
prolong it. But
No, that's fine.
yeah, so John was obviously in Championship of Champions 3. He played against Harvey Freeman, who was one of the legendary contestants of the early days. However, in the semi-final game, it was a crucial conundrum. but the answer to that was shortwave, which actually wasn't valid. It was 2 words. So, I mean, neither Harvey or John saw it, but quite interesting. I mean, that has happened on a few occasions, even recently, where there have been 2 solutions and stuff. That's one thing. The last thing is, John also appeared in one of the Masters weeks in early 1991, which to this day, those episodes still haven't been broadcast because the Gulf War broke out. However, I have seen those episodes because John kindly lent me his DVD with his appearances on. So that's some information that can be added to the wiki in the coming days.
Nice.
And it was really good to see them, John, so I really appreciate it.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Rachel's happy as well, like with the hiccup, obviously.
And maybe I just add one final little snippet that's quite a fun fact. My shows were recorded in 1986, broadcast 87. On the day that my countdown final of Series 11 was recorded in December 1986, the song that was number 1 in the charts was The Final
Yeah,
Countdown.
you mentioned it before, didn't you? To me.
Love it.
Amazing. That's brilliant. I'm never going to forget that now. That's yeah. That's going to come up in a quiz somewhere, and I'm going to be like, yes, thank you, John. Awesome. Good stuff. Right. Let's crack on, and let's move to round 10, which is
And
letters.
Adam will remember to put the overlay on this time. There we go. Oh, hey, right.
Adam? Who's Adam? You're in
Sorry,
trouble.
BG, the naughty boy.
Filling himself off.
Well, Adrian, over to you for more letters.
Okay. 4 consonants, please.
C, N, S, and L.
3 vowels.
O, E, U.
And another vowel.
A.
And a consonant, please.
Finally, it's T. Good luck. Off you go. And that's time. Adrian,
I think a 9.
Matt,
9.
Adrian,
Consulate.
Matt.
Oh.
Yeah.
Me too.
I actually had it as well. I'm not even lying. Before I clicked solve. Yeah, fantastic. It's the only one.
Well done. 9s all round. Pat on the back, everyone. Brilliant. Very good. Very good. And lots of people in the chat as well. Very, very good.
No out cleans though.
No out
clean out.
cleans.
Clean out is a word. People say clean out all the time.
At least you know the falsies.
Well, that's how I wrote it. Was as a falsie. Out cleans equals consonant.
Yeah.
So you're working, yeah.
I'll read out one of the 8s, which was, you know what, I'm not going to read out until I've listened to the pronunciation. Lacunos. So this is a derivative of lacuna, and that is an unfilled space or a gap. That's the first sense. The second sense is in anatomy, it is a cavity or depression, especially in a bone. So yeah, obviously similar meanings. Yeah, a few other 8s for anyone who didn't get the 9. Osculant, osculate, lactones, and noctules. They were the 5 8s you could have.
Cool. Unfortunately, Statman says my spreadsheet doesn't track hangovers, sadly. That's very disappointing.
That is very disappointing.
Yeah. Anyway, 22 points. Still the gap. Matt 77, Adrian 55. Matt, your letters.
3 consonants, please.
P, M, N,
3 vowels.
U, I, E.
Consonant.
R,
Consonant.
G,
And a final consonant, please.
which is another R. Time starts now. Matt.
8.
Adrian.
No, 7.
Which is?
Purving.
And Matt.
Grumpier.
He's going to be grumpier that he didn't get that one.
He is going to be grumpy about that,
Yeah. Very good spot. Was there a 9, Beachy?
No, there wasn't. Grumpier was the only 8 as well. Yeah, brilliant. One of the 7s on offer was Primeur. That's Primeur. First sense of that meaning is fruit or vegetables grown to be available very early in the season. And the second one is newly produced wines, which have recently been made available. So yeah, wines, fruit, all that sort of stuff.
Just before we move on to the next round, on my score sheet, you've awarded me 8 points instead of Matt.
Thanks for that, Adrian. Thanks for the honesty, because I
Very
wouldn't have seen it
honest
until
of
the
you.
end.
Lovely.
And the other 7 was perming as well.
Perming?
Yeah. I'm not going to make a hair joke.
I was going to say that's fitting for this call, isn't it? 30 points the gap. 4 rounds to go.
Oh.
Adrian, is the comeback on? Your letters?
No, it's not. No.
That's the
Go with
spirit.
Park
Oh, well.
please.
Bye. See you next week.
Yeah. 4 consonants. N, L, W, and M.
And 3 vowels.
U, E, O.
Another vowel.
Another U.
God.
Constant.
C. Time starts now. Potentially tricky. Adrian?
6.
Matt?
6.
Adrian, 6.
Column.
And column as well.
In
There are
word.
columns. Nice. Beachy, was there anything more?
No, 6 was actually the max. I mean, not surprising. I was seeing things that weren't even there. 1-6 was cowmen, which I looked at that and thought, yeah, cowboy. It is that in the North American sense, but other than that, it's a person who is employed to tend grazing cattle. Another one is leucon, that is Leucon. Zoological term, that is a sponge of a grade of structure of the most complex type, composed of a mass of flagellated chambers and water canals. Sorry, flagellated, that just made me... Let's have a look.
What does flagellated mean? Let's go down the rabbit hole. Yeah.
Flagellated.
Whipped, doesn't it?
Interesting that you would know that.
Okay. As a verb, to flagellate means to flog someone, either as a religious discipline or for sexual gratification. Okay, alright. I didn't think it meant that, okay. I just
wanted you to
word.
read that out, BG. I had the definition in front of me.
Okay.
Well, all I saw in that round was clown, which pretty much sums me up. But, yeah, let's add those points on.
Oh, God.
And, yeah, it's not quite a miracle, but...
yeah, it's gonna need something.
Yeah, we'll see how we go. Matt, it's your letters. Last letters round.
And yeah, start with 3 consonants again, please.
Z, T, and D.
Consonant.
F,
3 vowels.
I, E, O,
Another vowel.
U,
And consonant, please.
and a final M. Very best of luck. Off you go. And that's all for the letters. Matt,
6.
Adrian.
Despite my inclination to declare a 7, that is clearly untrue. I'm just going to say 6.
All right, Matt, what's your 6?
Tedium.
Yeah, mine is also tedium, which it says somewhere on there. It's a bit hard to tell.
Yeah, I can see it.
There it is. All good. Okay. Well, no 9, unfortunately, but never mind. All right. Still 30 points the gap. Over to you, Beachy. Dazzle us with what's out of that selection.
Yeah, just another 2 6s. I was laughing because one of them is fetid, also feeded. That's FOETID. And the reason I'm laughing is because it means smelling extremely unpleasant, which when I'm in your presence is very applicable.
I don't know what you mean.
Oh no, no idea. The other one is futzed, FUTZED, and I will have a look at that. Oh, okay. Oh, this is me. Okay, so fetid applies to you, futz applies to me. So it's FUTZED. In North American English, it means to waste time.
Brilliant.
And me and Adrian, the tedium.
Yeah, actually, I didn't look what tedium means.
Don't worry, Beachy. We know what it means.
Oh, okay, just, to be tedious. Okay, yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't pick up on that one. But anyway,
No, I
bad
thought the
smell
tedium was
aside,
going to be some body part or something, but there we go.
we have 2 rounds left. The gap is 30 points, so it's all for fun now.
It is all for fun, isn't it?
So for your all for fun numbers, Baldy, what would you like?
We'll go 6 small again.
Good man. 1, 4, and 1. Great start. 7, 3, and 8. Not too bad. Target is 856. Very best of luck. Off you go. All right. Nasty. Adrian,
Not super close. 848, I think.
8 away. Matt,
Yeah, nothing.
okie dokie.
Understandable.
Get these 5 points, Adrian.
yeah. This is worth everyone's time. Okay, so 4 plus 1 is 5.
Yeah.
Times 7 is 35.
Yeah.
Times that by 3 should be 105. I mean, I can still count. Plus 1 is 106, and times all of that by 8.
That's amazing.
Cool. I had 8 in the other direction, so we'd have each got
nice.
5 points there.
Yeah, so I was trying to get to 107 to times it by 8, but I couldn't find a way to do that.
Yeah, I was stuck on finding that as well. I could only get to the 106 times 8. But you could get closer. There was only one solution, which I'm proud that I actually got this time. 8 by 7 add 1 is 57.
Yeah.
Times 3 for 171.
Yep.
And times 5.
Oh.
That's 8 per 5, yeah.
Fancy.
Nice.
Very good. And let's have a quick look in the chat. Yeah. Okay. All right. Logan got the same as me. Yeah, Tal with the 57 times.
Yeah, he was always going
Yeah,
to get it,
15.
wasn't
Of course. Yeah. Maybe if we run a numberists version of this at some point, we'll get him on.
I sometimes think that's harder to get the one away max to know when to give up on getting it spot on and still
Yeah.
find time to find a difficult solution for one away. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
well
It
done.
was only because I couldn't go for, I was like, right, I can't get 107, I can get 106 times 8, so let's go 171 times 5, add 1. And then I was like, well, I haven't got a 1 left, but I'll get to 855.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if I'm usually one away and it's the max, it's purely by accident because I've given up on the target. Cool. Well, gets you a little bit closer, Adrian. It's only 25. And if you get the con,
Yeah.
you stop Matt
Yeah.
from getting the century, which
Yeah,
is
but
pretty
I do
mean,
live.
but-
I do live for spite. So let's do it.
Let's see
Alright.
what we can do.
I've
Right, give your
enabled the buzzers.
buzzers a test. Yeah.
Oh.
Matt's works. Adrian's works.
Not sure
Cool.
about the sound of my one, but to be fair.
Right, if you're both ready, good luck. Let's reveal our first zoom down conundrum of the night. Matt on 13.4 seconds.
Is it sentiment?
Yes.
It is
Well done,
indeed.
Played that.
Very good.
Good game, Adrian.
Yeah,
Breaks,
I mean, well played.
breaks the century. Don't worry, Adrian. You can head off and go back to flying your helicopter now. So, really good. Unlucky
You
there.
said I had to hang around.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't mean it. I was just calling you a helicopter
Okay.
pilot.
Ah,
I mean, I got no room to talk, obviously. But yeah, no, unlucky there on a couple of those. But unfortunately, Matt was, just. I was gonna say just a better player. That sounds harsh.
No, I mean,
he was
totally fair though. That is what just happened.
He
well,
was better on the night.
I think Adrian and I haven't looked it up, but I think Adrian and I have a pretty even record against each other on Apterus. I just
well, now you
happened to
said
get
you
the
haven't.
better of that one.
Yeah. Now you said you haven't looked it up. Obviously, we have to look it up.
No, come on, mate.
I'm
I'm
not
pretty
gonna-
sure I'm behind. Let's not do this. That's wild.
Well, I tell you what, I'll read out yours, Adrian, and then I'll read out Matt's record against me, and then that will make you feel better.
Oh, I'm definitely losing to you, Daz.
We
Latchford
have.
is in the chat saying, I'd have buzzed with Testament because I'm shite. And then he's also said, good work to Adrian for having a lovely haircut.
Yeah,
Right.
he's a very stylish
Next
man.
game in.
You should start reading out Latchford's comments, man. It's not helping anyone.
Well, in case anyone's interested, on Apterus, Matt and Adrian have played each other 63 times. And out of those, Matt's won 36 and Adrian 27.
That's pretty
So,
close.
Really close.
Yeah, it's actually not too bad. Yeah.
Really
Back to
close.
9.
Oh, yeah.
Or
Anyway, yeah. Stick around, Adrian. We'll have a little chat after round 9.
Okay, but I will be filled with murderous rage. Just so you know.
How's that different to any other day?
It's not. I just thought you should be aware.
Cool. And yeah, let's get John involved. John, if you can move your camera a little bit. Yeah, there we go. We get your face in it.
I'm just gonna use the facilities while we.
Actually, I'm going to do that as well.
No
Great
worries,
idea.
I am still
Not
setting up
Matt's
this game.
facilities for once here.
Well, we don't know that for sure, do we? But no, that was a good game. Matt breaking the century, 2 wins.
Well, Pseudonymous has the stat for him, but just as I went to tell him, he said he was going the loo, so we can tell him when he's back.
Are you, excuse me. Daz, are you alright using that conundrum, the one in that column? Column 27.
Yeah, absolutely fine. I'm just giving it a little check. Oh, it's because I can't spell, which is a yeah. Oh, go away.
No.
Yeah, absolutely fine, Beachy.
Alright,
Nice one.
I will stick it in now. before the game starts, because no doubt if I don't, I'll just want it at all. There it is. And it is... See,
Yes,
right?
Jay.
This is how bad my memory is. I've literally went off the spreadsheet to go back into WebRack, typed the thing in, I've typed the scramble in, I can't remember the answer. Oh, God.
Oh, bless you.
I might just play it Birmingham. I'll write all the conundrums and I'll still friggin' forget them all. Anyway, it's in now.
Yes, Jay, the last numbers was impossible. Oh, Peggers. Well played, Matt. Great player and a really nice guy. Oh,
Thank you, Peggers.
have you met him before? Like, I'm kidding.
No, we haven't. Well, I guess I've been to a handful of co-events, and I think Peggers has probably done even fewer than me. So, but we've
He's been to one, hasn't he?
we've corresponded. I actually use in my Countdown Infamy story. I use Peggers as he fills part of that story. I don't know if we want to get into all of that because
Do it.
I'm intrigued now. Go for it.
you probably have heard it before. Well, so Peggers was on the series before me, and he explained how. And I'm sure he'll correct any of this if I'm wrong in the chat, but he explained how in one of the rounds he played a 6. I think there were pretty good letters, and he played a 6, and the only 6 he could see was raping, and they paused the recording and kind of said, "Yeah, that's a 6, but there were loads of 6s there, and
Yeah, they filmed something else.
record it again with a different word." So when I came to have my what became infamous episode, I just thought that's what would happen because that was Pegasus' story. But they didn't do that with me. They just kind of everyone like kind of chuckled a bit, and then it was just broadcast as it was. So there you go. Pegasus is partly to blame, I guess.
I think there was a bit... I'm not going to spoil today's episode, but there was a rude word, and I bet you now both contestants saw it, but it was changed. Yeah, they'll have been told to change it because
they don't take any chances now. Yeah.
There was what I remember being at the recording of one of Susie's games after she battered me, and there was a swear word there as well that begins with a W and has a K and an N and an A and yeah, I'm sure the guy said it as well. I can't remember though, Susie. You might remember better than I can, but yeah, definitely was in the selection. Maybe he didn't say it, but it was one we were all thinking. So yeah.
Well, when me and Rich filmed, they made her change one of her words. Which one was it? But was it porn?
Yeah, well, that's what I was about to say. So they didn't make you change raping, but they made me refilm turd.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm not sure if that was the word or just because I couldn't say it. I was just there, head in my hands, like I can't say this on the telly. I was just chuckling. They probably couldn't get an actual clear footage of it. I just had to say it in the end, like bright red, going turd, and they made me refilm it right at the end and say dirt. But they didn't make me refilm porn.
I was just about to say, you kept porn in, didn't you?
You can't phrase it like that, Rachel, by the way. You have to phrase that differently.
Right, let's move on.
Before we start the second game, I'm going to try and get different layout for the players. So we have Matt.
Oh, let me just close that.
And we have John.
Yep, but...
And I will now unpin.
Yeah, if you pop yourself on mute, Baldy, until after round 9.
All right, I will, all right. Calm down.
Here's a chance.
Hey. You're talking to the host. Behave yourself. I'll kick you out.
Cool.
No, I won't. Not my fellow Baldy. Right.
Right, what is happening here? Let me see.
We need to take John off mute. And then we can get cracking.
Okay, yeah. Ask John to unmute.
Slightly.
Okay. All right. John, do you know how to unmute your mic? I've sent a request there to do it, but I'm not sure what's showing up on your screen. Because the only thing I can do
Yeah,
is...
I pressed.
There we go.
I've pressed
Perfect.
on.
Right.
Smashing.
Okay,
We can
I'm being
hear
a
you.
complete tit again, so I'm just going to put this back into the gallery view. Anyway, let's just crack on. Ignore me.
Enough for the
I
tedium.
am going to jump back into a thing so I can actually see the letters, by the way, but I obviously won't press it.
Oh,
We can
Perfect.
send you a spectator's precious link if you want.
I've
Oh,
lost,
yeah, that'd be great if you can.
I've lost me link to the software. Hang on.
Can you resend it to us?
Yes.
I've
Awesome, that's pinned. Right.
hang on.
Bear with us, guys. Technical difficulties on live TV.
That's fine.
So, Adrian, I'll put you at the top. Master Player 1. There we go. We're only human, but only human. I love
Right.
it.
I can see the game screen now, but I've lost the Zoom picture.
That's fine. You just need the
Don't worry
game
about the
screen.
Zoom picture.
You don't need to see
Yeah.
our pretty faces.
Right. Okay.
Especially mine.
All right. And Adrian, I'll send you the link when round one's on the go. Cool. Well, good luck both. Should be a good
Good luck,
game.
John.
Our
That's okay.
reigning champ Matt is picking letters in round one.
3 consonants, please.
L, R, and T.
Consonant,
B,
3 vowels,
A, E, and E.
vowel,
Another A,
and a consonant, please.
and lastly H. Good luck both. Round one starts now. Round one done. Matt
Oh, let's say 8.
and John.
8.
Matt's 8.
Heatable,
John's 8.
Rateable.
Heatable and rateable.
Matt, sorry, what
Peachy.
was yours? Was yours hateable or hateable? Sorry.
heatable, as in can it be heated?
Okay, yeah. Thanks.
What's the verdict? Dictionary corner.
Yeah, sorry, Matt. Hateable is not the one that's there. Hateable is, but hateable is not.
Hateable's there, but not rateable.
No, rateable is, heatable isn't.
Rateable's there.
I thought you
But-
said hateable was there. Okay.
Yeah, hateable's there. Hateable isn't.
John's was in.
Yes, John's was
That's
in.
fine.
Cool.
Let's move on.
Right.
Yeah, that's unlucky, Matt. I actually heard hateable from you with your accent. I thought you'd said
Yeah.
hateable.
That's why I needed to clarify.
Okay.
There were too many dodgy able words there. Funnily, well, the earthable and heartable. There was a
Yeah.
9 that came up. John and I played at the weekend, and there was a 9 there of heartiest or earthiest, and it was weird. So we've got very similar letters straight away here.
Yeah, they were what I saw, earthable and heartable. I was like, no, they don't sound right, but
No.
it looks okay.
Got both of those. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
For some
ironic.
reason, all
Sorry.
I was seeing was leather, but sorry,
Yeah.
Beachy. Go on.
It's ironic that hearable was one of the 8s, and I completely misheard what Matt said. I genuinely didn't do that on purpose.
That was on my maybe list as well. Just picked the wrong one.
Yeah, I was just stuck on
lucky.
blather, so didn't see any of the able words. But yeah, anyway.
Enough
Oh
blathering.
no, 8, no, 8 for Matt. No, 8 for
Oh
John.
yeah,
Cool.
herbal tea.
Herbal tea. Right, unlucky there, Matt. John takes the lead, 8-0, and John, it's your letters.
Right, 3 consonants, please,
G, T, S,
and 3 vowels.
I, A, and E,
2 more consonants,
V, and B,
and another consonant, please.
and lastly S. Your time starts now. It's time. John?
The 6th.
Matt?
7.
John, what's your 6?
Stages.
And Matt's 7 is?
Well, however you want to pronounce it, visages or visages.
Yeah. Beachy, what's the pronunciation?
Visage is the pronunciation.
Visage.
I thought it was visages as well.
Visages.
I think
That
it's
came up
because
at the weekend. Actually, I had that at the weekend.
I was probably thinking of Michelle Visage.
Well, that's what I was thinking. She was on catchphrase right before we came on here. Like we were watching her on there, so I was like, "Yep, gotta get Visage for that."
So yeah, visages or visages for 7. There was one that has 2 pronunciations: stevia or stevia, if Mr. Grady's watching. It doesn't mean more Stevie. It's Stevia, and of course, it is a shrub native to tropical and subtropical America. Its leaves may be used as a calorie-free substitute for sugar. So there we go. For any of our health fanatics.
That's how I know stevia is the sweetener thing. Steven! Cool.
No.
Right, Matt, straight back in it. 7-8. Round 3, Matt's numbers.
Another 2 large, please.
Okay. Your small numbers are 5 and 1, 4 and 5. Your large is 100 and 25. And your target for this round, 652. 652. Off you go. That's your lot. Matt.
651.
John.
650.
All right. Matt, you're closer. So take us away for 7 points.
100 plus 25 plus 5.
Yeah.
It's 130 times by 5.
Yeah.
And add the 1.
Cool. 6, 5, 1. Very good. I was looking for a... Oh, well done, Rach. I was looking for times 4. I couldn't see it, but that's because I started looking for it after about 28 seconds. Rach?
There were 14 solutions to get to 1 away.
Oh.
Another impossible one, okay.
Okay.
Damn.
Interesting. Well done, Matt. 7. The best you can get. Cool. All right. 14-8. John, back to you for more letters.
Right, 3 consonants, please.
L, T, and W.
3 vowel, please.
A, E, and I.
2 more consonants.
D, and Q.
And another vowel, please.
Lastly, another E. Time starts now. Time's up. John?
6.
Matt?
6.
John, what's your 6?
Detail.
And Matt?
I'll say weighted then.
Hey,
Cool.
they were my 2.
Lots of 6s. Was there anything more, E.G.?
No, there was a multitude of 6s. One of them
Good
was
word.
E-dial. That's A-E-D-I-L-E, and that in Roman history, that is either of 2, later 4, Roman magistrates responsible for public buildings and originally also for the public games and the supply of corn to the city.
Fair enough.
few others, won't read them all out, but Weighted, Wailed, Ideate, Elated. So yeah, I would be elated to find a 6 there because pretty tricky. But yeah.
I have Unpin Beachy in the chat.
Yeah, that's what I'm just confused about. I'm currently rewinding the video. Like, I don't know what that was about.
I think it was because I had Daz pinned from when he was writing the numbers on. But there we go.
Beachy.
Yeah.
Jeff Clayton, use your commas.
Yeah, that's resolved now. It's all fine.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, good stuff. 6 apiece. 6 the gap. 20 plays 14. Matt, your letters.
3 consonants, please.
G, R, D.
3 vowels.
U, E, A. Support.
Consonant.
N,
Vowel.
E.
And another vowel, please.
O. Time starts now. I'm up. Matt.
8.
John.
I'll try an 8.
Okay, Matt.
Underage.
And John.
That's my word. If you can see it.
Flash it up for us. Up a little bit. Little more. Move your finger.
Sorry.
Got it.
Got it.
That's all.
Perfect.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. All good. Yeah, 8 points apiece. Lovely stuff. Beachy.
Yeah, there were 4 hits on over there. I didn't see any of them. I was stuck on an obscure one which I've seen. But there was Dungaree, Renegado, and Ungeared were the 4 hits. Yeah, the one I was stuck on was Rondier. Rondiee.
Why can you have a single Dungaree,
Yeah, it
but
sounds
you
horrible.
can't have a single Secateur?
I've no idea, and I don't know why you'd go for it when you could say underage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, the head word on here in ODP, it's with the S on the end, but it does have a second sense as a mass noun, which is a coarse, hard-wearing cotton fabric. So just the fabric itself rather than the garment.
I suppose you can have trouser and trousers. But it
Yeah,
still
I think
doesn't sound
trouser
right on
is
either of them.
mainly used as a verb. So like,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, it still sounds
We're
horrible.
all learning something today.
Good game, this. Whoever suggested John as the opponent for Matt deserves 13 quid, in my opinion. All right.
Okay.
Send me your PayPal and I'll fire it over. Why not?
That's
Right.
a better bet than wearing a Man U shirt.
Oh, yeah.
no.
I've showered about 1 million times and it still won't come off. Oh, dear. Right. Still 6 points in it. Round 6. John, it's your first pick of numbers.
Ooh, I'll just have 1 large, please.
Okay. Your 5 smalls. 6, 7, 5, another 7, and 1. And your large is 25. Target for this round, 858. 858. Good luck. Off you go. That's time. John?
I think I've got 858.
Matt?
Just 857.
All right, John. For the lead, give us your 858.
It works. 5 plus 1 is 6. Times
Yep.
times 25 is 150.
Yeah.
Take away 7 is 143.
Yeah.
And multiply by 6. Is that right?
Yes. Nice. Sorry, my brain was a bit slow there, but well done.
Very
Very
nice.
good. Smashing stuff. And that puts you into the lead, 28-32. Rach, that was pretty impressive, but was there anything else?
I mean, I went for 36 by 25 minus 42. But it says there were 5 solutions. 4 of them were variations of getting the 6 times 25. So really, I'd say there were 2 solutions there. But yeah, very well done, John.
That's smashing. Very, very good. Well done.
Yeah.
All right. What a game this is shaping up to be. Round number 7. Back to you, Matt, for more letters.
3 consonants.
M, P, R.
3 vowels.
E, I, and U.
Consonant.
N,
Consonant.
S.
And another consonant, please.
Finally, another N. Time starts now. And that's your lot. Matt,
7.
John,
7.
Matt, 7,
Sunnier.
and John.
Umpires.
Very nice.
We have spinner as well to keep the cricket theme going.
Very good. Very good. Peachy.
Yeah, 7 was the best you could do again.
That answers my question. I was toying with unprimes, but that's good.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, 7 was the best you could do, so well unrisked. Punners, purines,
Purines.
Purines,
I
yeah.
know them well.
punnia, unrisen, and uprisen. They were the 7s that you could have.
Cool. Well, I'm searching through the removals sheet for unprimes, but because there are so many items in there, it's taking forever. So we'll come back to that in about 3 days. 7 each. Still, the gap is 4. And we move back to John for more letters.
Okay, 3 consonants, please.
We have K, M, and T.
And 3 vowels, please.
E, U, A.
2 consonants.
M, and S.
And a final consonant, please.
And lastly, N. 30 seconds. Time is up. John,
6.
Matt,
Yeah, 6.
John,
Stamen.
Matt.
It's mine. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, all good. Yeah.
You're going to
What was
kick
that you
yourself,
were?
though.
Yeah, what was that you were covering up with your finger?
Nothing. It's, unmakes.
Yeah.
Mate.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hate ones like that. I think unless you're certain that it's in, it just
Yeah.
feels like a silly
Yeah.
word.
unwords are just
Well,
yeah.
I
such
was
a
torn
lottery.
between untakes and unmakes. So yeah, like I wouldn't have known which one to go for. Like unmakes the bed, like you would make the bed, I
I
suppose.
think
But
it's usually unmaking a law.
Mm.
Yeah, Parliament can make and unmake any law. That's the example sentence in here. I couldn't recall Susie saying unmaking a law on the show. Anyway, the other 7 that you could have was mentums, mentums. That's from entomology, and it is a part of the base of the labium in some insects. But they were the 2 7s that you could have, nothing more.
Musket man tempting. Sorry.
Huh?
Sorry, Ray Wilding has put in the comments.
Musket man.
Yeah.
Very good. All right. Still 4 points. Matt 41, John 45. Back to you, Matt, for more numbers.
Cool. Can you hear me? Sorry, it froze for me there.
Right. Yeah,
Can you hear me again
right.
now?
Yeah,
we can hear
fine.
you now.
Pick your numbers when you're ready.
2 large, please.
Cool. 5, 3, 4, and 6. Your 2 larges, 50 and 75. And your target for this round, 103. 103. Off you go. Time is up. Matt.
103.
John.
Eventually, yes, 103.
Well, I might bother with the board then. Matt, go for it.
6 minus 4
Yeah.
times 50.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Add
3.
3.
Yeah. John.
Oh, I took the scenic route. Right, what did I say? Oh yeah, 5 times 4 is 20.
Yeah.
6 divided by 3 is 2.
Yeah.
Add that on is 22.
Yeah.
Take that off the 50 is 28. And add that to the 75.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Brilliant.
I mean, I was with you with
Love it.
doing 75, add 50 minus 22. Like, that was the way I did it, but I did it in order of the numbers. Not purposely, but yeah, 75, add 50,
Yes.
minus 6 times 4, minus 3, add 5. Used it all in sequence.
It's just the way your brain says it sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see 2 times 50, add 3. I just instantly went, right, add the 2 larges, you need 22, take off. And yeah. So, I was with you.
Well, yes.
There were 65 solutions to that, by the way.
Yeah.
If you care.
Peggers did the same omelette as me. Yes, Peggers. Cool. 10 points each. Let's not hang around. Let's have a quick chat with our Baldy friend who has let the sunshine in now, so it shines off
It
his
wasn't
head.
me. Another person appeared and forced me to open my blind. So, yeah.
All right. Cool story, bro.
Right.
Well, anyway, thank you for joining us. It was good to see you this weekend. How did you fare?
Not well, actually. I think I won 2, and one of them was against Prune. So not my best work. In all fairness, I was top 8 going into Durham as well. So I'm not top 8 anymore. But yeah, so Sunday, after leaving, I came back to London where my office is, and I spent most of Sunday watching professional wrestling at a random place in Great Portland Street. Like so British low budget WWE. It's
Amazing.
It is exactly as great as it sounds because the thing is, obviously, because it's so small, you're basically just right next to the ring. So it's just like being like you could just hear like the massive smacks of people getting slammed into what is, I suppose, canvas. But yeah, so it was a lot of fun. So that was why I did it.
Yeah, you can smell the baby oil when you're that close to the ring.
You say that you can't smell baby oil, but they all reek of deep heat. So
Yeah.
it's a really strong smell of deep heat as they come out because of the wear it takes on your body, and apparently deep heat might fix that.
Yeah. They take a battering, don't they?
Yeah,
Wrestlers. Yeah, the whole wrestling is fake crew. Yes, it's scripted. Yes, there are storylines, but yeah, when they jump around and
you've still
fling
got to do
themselves
it.
off of things, yeah, it's
And like especially that close, you do see sometimes like. So I think one of the people did actually hurt themselves during it. So you could sort of see during the move that the other person sort of dropped them a bit. So essentially, basically, they sort of landed awkward, and then the match very quickly ended. So like, they were fine. They sort of walked off, but they did look like they had legitimately hurt themselves.
Yeah.
The other thing I always find weird with like it's fake is like these are from like people who watch stuff like EastEnders. That's not a documentary, mate. Like, none of that's actually happening. You know, like I don't. It's weird that people don't seem to grasp it. That scripted entertainment is basically the norm.
Life is about balance, and I say this to Rachel all the time. We're Emmerdale fans, and I've no shame in that. But I'm also a WWE fan, and the only difference between Emmerdale and WWE is the accent and the fact that no one in Emmerdale walks around with their shirt off, covered in oil.
Yeah, I was going to say also WWE is slightly less violent, I would imagine at this point.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah,
there's less death. I think less, fewer murders. Yeah. So, but otherwise, very, very similar. So, but no, that sounds like fun.
It was great.
Was great. Yeah, I've not been to an amateur wrestling event. I think been to a couple of WWE ones. I went to the Royal Rumble in Phoenix years ago when The Rock took the title off CM Punk. So that was fun getting to see Punk and The Rock.
I went to WrestleMania like a little after that, with WrestleMania 30 in New Orleans. New Orleans is worth a visit. Even if there is no wrestling there, like it's still a really nice city. Really, really cool.
Oh,
cool.
Daz, sorry. So I don't like interrupting our players when they have the chat, but
of course you do.
I really don't. But Mr. Hilton has put in the
you
chat.
just saw it too.
They never get their dingle out. Wow.
Are we talking Emmerdale or WWE?
That's the Emmerdale reference, yeah.
Okay, then I don't need to watch Emmerdale, that's fine.
Oh.
Amazing. I guess the only thing I would recommend for anyone who still thinks wrestling is a bunch of scripted tripe with talentless idiots, watch a documentary called Beyond the Mat from
it's quality.
years and years ago, and you'll change your mind. Definitely.
Well, Daz, look at all those people who came to Durham on Saturday. That was scripted tripe.
It wasn't scripted.
To be fair, with the amount Dylan's winning, I mean, it almost is at this point. We should either ban him or just tell people it is scripted.
He's the Roman Reigns of the co-event circuit. Yeah, someone needs to come along.
Still only the second best countdown player from Warrington, somehow.
Yeah, we'll get him on at some point, and we can debate that with him, definitely.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Cool. Well, thank you for chatting to us. It's always a pleasure to see you. When will we see you at an event next?
Birmingham, I think. So I'm back from holiday like 2 days before. So unless I just don't feel like it, the main event at Birmingham.
Awesome. Cool. I shall see you there.
All righty. Good luck, guys.
Cool. Right then, let's crack on. We have 6 rounds left. The first of them is letters, and they'll be picked by John.
Okay. 3 consonants, please.
R, P, and X.
And 3 vowels, please.
U, E, and another U.
2 more consonants.
N. S.
And a last vowel, please.
Sorry, did it?
A vowel.
Sorry, I think there was a delay there with mine. Anyway.
Sorry, yeah. And E. Start the clock. Off we go. And that's time. John?
6.
Matt?
6.
John 6.
Pursue.
What's yours, Matt?
Prunes.
Oh,
Good stuff. Points for a prune. Amazing. Well, lots of prunes. Cool. All right. Beachy, was there anything else?
no, just a plethora of sixes again. As well as prunes, there was prunus with the two U's, so Prunus. And a prunus is, again, it's all bloody plants, isn't it? A tree or a shrub of a large genus that includes many varieties grown for their spring blossom. There was also another one I liked the look of. What was this? Yeah, Prexes. Yeah, Prexes. That is, that's just an informal term for a president in America. So, yeah, I didn't think it was going to be that. I thought it was going to be a nice definition, but just a president.
Well, we've got a milestone stat from the statistician.
Ooh.
That was the 1000th time someone has declared a valid word ending with E. Yeah, that is only 3 zeros. Yeah, 1000.
Wow.
You're struggling a bit with your numbers tonight, aren't you, Rach?
Well, I mean, it's because I ain't got my glasses on.
Yeah.
Welcome to my world.
Right, 6 each. 4 points still the gap. 57 Matt, 61 John. And back to you, Matt, for letters.
3 consonants.
Z, W, and T.
Let's have another one, please. Consonant.
F,
2 vowels.
A, and E.
Consonant.
P,
Vowel.
another A.
And consonant, please.
And lastly, another T. Good luck. Off you go. Time is up. Matt.
Just 4.
John.
Yeah, 4.
Matt.
What I did when I saw those letters, which was wept.
And John, what's yours?
Pete.
Pete. I got 5.
Go on then,
Fatwa.
Daz, what did you get?
Fatwa.
I have that
Fatwa.
one.
Yeah.
Fatwa.
Yeah,
You know
Baldy
what?
power.
I just realised now that popped into my head when those first 5 letters came out. I was like, "Oh, fatwa," and then you forget about it and start looking for much better words than a silly little 5, and then I'd completely forgotten the thought.
Yeah,
Wow.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was stuck on twat, genuinely.
Whereas I was just stuck on the fact that the letter spelled what the fuck, and I thought, well,
Anyway, yeah,
We
so
bleep
the
that
flags
out.
that you could have other than
Sorry.
fatwa were feta, pata, and atap. Atap spelled A-T-T-A-P. That is thatch made in Southeast Asia from palm fronds. But yeah, I mean, fatwa. 5 was the best you could do. That was horrendous.
And if you feed your dog too much food, you get a fat pet. Right. Penultimate letters round. And John, you'll pick him.
Okay, you start with 3 consonants again, please.
L, S, T.
And 3 vowels.
I, O, U,
2 more consonants.
R, and G.
And another vowel, please.
And lastly, another I. Time starts now. Okay, John.
Think of 7.
Matt,
Just 6 for me.
which is
Grouts.
Grouts, and John, 7.
We've got Outrigs.
Outrigs.
I think
Peachy?
Outrigs is one of those that was in, but it's not in, I'm afraid, anymore.
Give it a check.
Yeah, it's not. I've got the maxes here.
Oh, sorry. So I'll give it a check.
Oh,
in the
so,
thing
yeah.
while
I
you
think
do
it
your-
used to be in.
Did.
Yeah, because I instantly wrote it down. Then when I did the check the letters, I was like, oh, I swear that was in.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm assuming it was called.
Outrigs. Yeah. Funnily enough, the word that I found just as I was looking for that was outbelch, which apparently you can't have anymore. You can't outbelch someone. Yeah.
Well, they need to get it.
I didn't even know that was valid before.
Would rig outs have been all right? The other way around.
Rig outs.
No,
No.
there was only 1 7 from that, which was strigil, if I pronounced it correctly. Yeah, that's Strigil. 2 senses of the word. The first one is an instrument with a curved blade, used especially by ancient Greeks and Romans to scrape sweat and dirt from the skin in a hot air bath or after exercise. So steamy. Second term is a comb-like structure of the forelegs of some insects, used chiefly for grooming. That's in entomology. But yeah, that was the only 7 you could have. Yeah, really unlucky there, John. I thought you actually were going to say that one, because that is an amazing spot.
Just gotta
Very
say,
unlucky.
apparently, Ray Wilding has said this exact round was in a Daily Jewel recently.
Oh,
Wouldn't know, but
interesting.
yeah. Sad to remember all those details, Ray.
I think it's amazing to remember that.
I think it's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. I need to say it because I'm jealous. My memory's terrible.
I was going to say. Right. So Matt takes the lead. 2 points in it, 67 to 65, and it's a final letters round to be picked by Matt.
3 consonants.
T, S, and C.
3 vowels.
O, E, and A.
Consonant.
G,
Consonant.
F.
And final consonant, please.
And your last letter is D. And your time starts now. That's it. Matt.
7.
John.
7.
Matt.
Dotages.
And John.
Coasted.
Dotages and coasted. Beach is nodding. That's a good sign. Was there anything else?
There was another 7. Oh, well, I don't even need to say the 7 because the 8 is the plural of it. But dog faces.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I thought a dog face was probably what I have right now because I need to trim this beard desperately. But it's a US soldier, especially an infantryman in US English.
All right. Cool. Oh, Matt.
So do you know what? I thought it was one of those that had gone. Is that dog vein? It's dog vein that's gone.
Oh, yeah, that rings a bell.
Dog vein.
Yeah, is that a plant or something? I don't know. I wasn't brave enough.
You can't take the risk at this point, can you?
Probably as a plant, Matt, the old bloody art. I thought dog face would have been, actually.
I'm just laughing at Beachy's unintentional pun of when you said dog vein, of that rings a bell, like on the collar. Like it was so obscure.
Yeah,
that it just like it was in my head. But
yeah, all my funny
All
ones
right.
are unintentional. Every time I intend to do one, everyone's just sitting there like...
2 rounds to go. 2 points in it. John, your
Oh,
numbers.
this is exciting.
Just go 1 large again, please.
Okay. 3, 1, 2, 7, and 8. And your large is 25. Target
Oh, God.
700 Good luck. I'm not picking up the board for this one. John,
700.
Matt. Oh, you back
Sorry,
with us?
yeah, I froze again. Yeah, 700. Sorry.
Cool. John,
3 plus 1 is 4. Times 7 is 28. Times 25.
very good. Matt,
I'll say 8/2 to make the 4 times 7 times 25.
fancy. All right. Rach, have we beaten our record, which I think was 130 something?
No.
No, there was only 48 solutions.
Oh,
Well, there were only.
it was just rubbish all round then. Sorry for those at home who don't like it when I say things are rubbish, but that was rubbish.
Yeah.
Just accept it.
No,
Right.
even I'm saying that, and you know my numbers are absolutely dog shit. Sorry, dog face. Wait, what?
Dog vein. Cool. All right, let's move on. It's 84 to Matt. It's 82 to John, and it's conundrum time. Crucial conundrum time.
Okay.
Let's have a buzzer test.
I will enable those. Are you all right with this, John? Do you know how to work it and stuff?
Well, I can see a button that says buzz, so should I
Alright.
press that?
So all you need to do is you can either click that or you can click the space bar. I'm going to enable them now, so you should be able to do them now.
Okay, spacebar.
Perfect.
John's works.
And Matt's works.
Matt's
as well.
works.
Cool.
All right, chaps. If you are both ready,
Yeah.
good luck.
Good luck, John.
Let's reveal this crucial zoom down conundrum. It's gone unsolved. Adrian Fletcher with
Spectacle.
Oh,
there it
You
is.
missed the chance to use all the
Yeah.
site puns there. How they
You
didn't
did.
see it or they needed a pair of these. You missed your chance.
It does feel like it should have more than one A in it for some reason.
Honestly, I was doubting myself. I was thinking, oh, have I bloody misspelt this scramble or something? Oh, well.
Well, a couple of people in the chat. What a great game. Well done,
What's a good
Matt.
game?
Just over the line. Both
yeah,
teams
great
won.
game, John. You were unlucky there with that outrigs.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, oops.
Yeah, very unlucky. But yeah, wonderful to have you on, John. Thank you for agreeing to come on at short notice as well. So really appreciate that.
No problem.
Yeah, it was great getting to meet you at Durham, and yeah, hopefully see you at an event in the future. So yeah, thank you again.
Yeah, no problem.
And
Apparently, this is the first Zoom Down episode where 3 of the numbers rounds couldn't be solved exactly.
Mm.
Just to throw in another slap.
keep them coming, Statman. Matt, 3 wins. And it's a bit of a champion v champion affair on Thursday because our interim champ, Ian, is back and hopefully joining before round 9 in the first game. So yeah, we'll see how that goes.
And I can do this Thursday, so I'm not going to mess you around this week. Actually, I think I'd normally be at my running club on a Tuesday and a Thursday. This Thursday, they're running up and down this big steep hill, so I'm quite pleased that I've got an excuse not to go now.
Is it
So
in
what
Durham?
But you
Well, you're-
need your hill runs to get faster.
Yeah.
Come on.
What you're saying is
Yeah.
that if we can't make it, if we cancel it all of a sudden, then you've got to run up and down hills, right?
We should cancel it. That'll let it.
Yeah. So you'll be taking on Ian, and the winner of that game will take on David Holmes, who I met at London. I
I'm
think.
shaking my head because if I if I were to beat Ian, which is very, hypothetical, but I'd have to stand down then, wouldn't I?
Yeah, you'd be a tetrachamp, our
Fourth, is it?
fourth
Of
of this series behind Elliot, MSR, and Peggers. That'll be exciting. So I'll try and rustle up.
I'm not telling you how to run things, but I'm just saying you might need.
I mean, it sounds like
Yeah,
you know how to run things.
It does a bit,
rightly
doesn't
so.
it? But that's
I mean,
fine.
someone has to, mate. Someone has to.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Can't yeah. We will see. We will see what happens. But yes, well done, Matt. Good performance. Solid stuff. And looking forward to welcoming you back on Thursday. Thank you, Adrian. Good to see you as ever. Thank you, Beachy, for
You're very welcome.
wonderful DCing. And last but not least, thank you, Squawky.
You're welcome.
Right. Bye-bye, all. See you on
Well
Thursday.
played again, Matt. Good luck on
Well played,
Thursday.
Matt.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
See you then. Bye.
Bye.
All right.